speaking of improv, you are very much influenced by free jazz, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So I suppose you were kind of very unhappy, to say the least, with the passing away of אורנט קולמן. לידיעת המאזינים, אורנט קולמן, מעבר לזה שהוא ג'אזיסט סופר ידוע, הוא בין היתר מי שהוציא אלבום שנקרא פשוט פרי ג'אז, מבלי לדעת ששם האלבום יהפוך להיות שם של ז'אנר. In which manner do you think you incorporate free jazz? Because it's not jazz at all what you do, but maybe in the spirit of the free jazz.
Yeah, it's the way that, you know, they kind of made it free. You know, like the word free is pretty much it. It's just like that's what inspired kind of myself to start when I got into that music, especially Ornette and maybe some of the no wave artists, you know, from the early 80s, late 70s. We've got
Swans performing tonight.
Yeah, those guys came out of that too.
No wave.
Yeah. And so it was like just that idea that you didn't really have to conform to any idea of what music is, you know, or should be. You could just make music however you make it. And so until that time it was kind of intimidating. I was more of a painter artist, and then once I discovered this whole, you know, other realm of music that where it was like more opened up and you could just scrape strings or, you know, do whatever you wanted to do, that's what opened it up to be able to play. And it was amazing. And Ornette's idea of harmonics informed us, because it was just
harmonics, harmony and melody.
Yeah, harmony and melody, where people could be playing separate, you know, didn't have to be united playing the same lines. They could be improvising and riffing on the same kind of notes and ideas, but, you know, and that becomes the whole piece.
And if we'll put it in our language, you mean that every player just trips out on whatever he does?
Yeah, pretty much.
But we still, you know, you still do it together.
Yes.
And there is some kind of harmony.
Yeah, and you end up one place and end up a different place later on. It's because, and when you do that, you know, even though people are doing different things and not, you know, doing the same riff exactly, you know, they do become, you know, this kind of experience happens where the things are together, even though, you know, to the, you know, it's like Beefheart or something. When you hear it, just sounds like chaos, but once you get in there and accept
Captain
it,
Beefheart.
yeah, it's like, oh, you know, this makes sense, you know, and it's like the only sense you want to know after that, really.